everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. Isn't this just such a beautiful sight? No visible wall. Just don't look up or behind you. Some lads chilling over there. But as long as they stay over there, that's not much of an issue. But yeah, I finished moving the tower. What was that? Blueprint, I suppose. Red print up, which means I can progress with today's episode. So what I want to do with today's episode is at least this much, preferably more. I'm going to start working on filling in space equivalent to these towers, starting with actually this one because it touches that. Oops. So this is actually the first one I want to use. And then I want to get everything all the way up. So that way I can start working on the interior, because I wanted to do the interior of these before I did the full big tower. But I can't do that if they don't have walls. So I need to make the walls. I'll take that. So I'm going to go from there to at least there with the materials I have. I'll need to gather more deep slate. But then my goal is to get to like up to there or further if I have the materials. But I'm going to get going and we will see. I'm going to be honest, the tower kind of looks a bit weird from this angle, but it is what it is, and that is a lot of progress. So I'm actually quite happy with how that looks for what it means. But it also means that I have the exterior of this tower done and dusted. Unfortunately, I'm also pretty much out of resources, so I'll have to do a little bit more deep slate mining. But I might time lapse that. But yeah, that's all I have left. And then what's in my inventory. But yeah, as I said, I might time lapse that. But that's not a terrible sized chunk. It doesn't look too bad. Because let's see, that's a quarter. That's a quarter. That's an eighth. That's about a little over 1/16 maybe. Which, all things considered, isn't too bad, especially since I'll be expanding it further once I'm done mining. So it's actually really starting to shape up. And then lost my train of thought. Once oh yeah, since I've got the miniature tower here completely enclosed, and at the end of this episode I'll probably have the second one enclosed as well, I can take a break from the big tower by working on the interior of this tower, and then work my way up the line. It's kind of weird though. Now having only 3 big cavernous holes, since now this one's like completely covered up, but it blends together really well, really interestingly. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on mining, and I'll be back to work on expanding this wall. This mining session, even though it was meant for deep slate, it was actually really productive. I got quite a bit of redstone, some lapis, a decent amount of gold, even almost half a stack of diamonds. So yeah, it was quite productive, and this is only about 20 minutes of the actual mining. The whole thing took a little around half an hour. It wasn't actually too bad. I was able to get what I needed rather quickly, which was very nice. But I only got 1 shulker box of deep slate this time, and I'll need to go back sooner for more. But the other shulker box was storing all all the slab, brick, and stair variants that I had clogging my inventory, so I just only went for the one shulker box, but that's all I'll need for right now. But now I just need to get working on starting with the next section of wall over the next room, which that'll take a while because it's a bigger section. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll see you when there's some progress made. I've made a fair bit of progress on closing off this second tower. I'm about halfway done because I started at this pillar and then that pillar there. So yeah, about halfway done. Kind of doing it on both sides to make sure that it looks more natural and not one sheet of like diagonal bricks, because that would look really bad. But I figured I'd actually do a resource update since I did that mining session. So my valuables chest has grown at least a little bit. So I've got up to almost a stack and a half of diamonds, 65 blocks of redstone, almost half a stack of lapis blocks, 2 stacks of gold, almost 4 stacks of emeralds, 1.5 stacks of copper, lots of quartz, 11 iron. Yeah, iron's kind of hard to get, you know. No source of iron in this game. No source of... Never mind, I was going to make a joke about the iron farm, but it's out of render distance. So that's awkward. Anyway. Yeah, my resources chest is looking pretty good. It's quite healthy. Unfortunately, I've only got 3 netherite scraps, though, and I am a bit lacking in that department. So I am gonna need to go nether mining here soon, so I might do that in an episode here in a bit. I forgot that's rude. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to go nether mining here in an episode soon, because it's been a little bit, and I have 0 netherite ingots that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 of still. So yeah, I need to get working on that. And that is that. It took quite a while, and I've already taken a significant dip into my gathered resources, but that's actually a sizable chunk of this middle tower done. It's almost a quarter, a little over an eighth. Actually, a decent amount over an eighth if you factor in that. Yeah, it's just under a quarter, and it's shaping up. It's starting to look good. That second tower is now completely isolated, though, since there's no way to get in it yet, since I haven't done the interior. So, in the next episode, I plan on working on the interior of this one, making some kind of small little entrance tower, as well as some kind of lead into this tower. I'm not going to decorate this tower yet. I'm not even really going to do much decorating, just the meat of the tower. There will probably be like 1 window right there, so a couple floors, and then I'll have to add an extra block to the ceiling to hide the tiles and blackstone that are in the wall, which you can't really see right now because it's dark up there. But yeah, gonna have to hide that. And I'm not really sure what I want to do for this first one, because obviously it's going to be some kind of entrance hall, and honestly that might be all it is. The first floor entrance hall, second floor just a little extra space, you know. Are those pillagers back again? No, just the one. Weird. Anyway. Can I hit this one time without it killing me? Or without it dying? Nope. Shoot. Well, can't go near a village anytime soon. Must have been weakened. Well, still got a little bit of time left. Let's... Actually, I can use these I can use this ominous banner somewhere in the build, but new goal: find a bucket of milk. But I didn't have a bucket on me other than the one that's holding water. Nope, I make bucket. So I guess I'm going to find a cow, get myself a bucket of milk, and be cured. But for right now, that's everything. That's all I'm going to do for today's episode of Minecraft Medium Core. I know it's been a little while. This episode's coming out about 2 weeks later than it could, because I was gone for quite a substantial amount of time. Nothing I can do about that, but it is what it is. But I'm back, and I made quite a bit of progress in this episode, so that's good. Where are all the cows? I'm gonna end up accidentally running into a village before I find a cow. Anyway, sorry. That's all I'm gonna do for today's episode of Minecraft Medium Core. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.